Adrian Peterson is now responding to allegations of child abuse. I'm Francesca Page, and this story tops your Newsmax Now update. Minnesota star running back released a statement today in which he apologized for the hurt he has brought his son. Peterson also says he never meant to be a distraction to the Vikings organization and says his attorney has asked him not to discuss the facts surrounding the child abuse charges. In the meantime, the Vikings will allow Adrian Peterson to fully participate in practices this week. The star running back is also expected to play this Sunday against the New Orleans Saints. Yesterday, the Vikings benched Peterson in their game against New England. Still no word from Ray Rice. The former Baltimore Ravens running back is expected to appeal his indefinite suspension by the NFL. He has until midnight tomorrow to file that appeal. Rice was indefinitely suspended by Commissioner Roger Goodell after a videotape of Rice hitting his wife went public. The White House is confirming today that America will step up its fight against Ebola. More details about the plan are expected to be unveiled tomorrow when the president makes an official announcement at the CDC. The Wall Street Journal says President Obama is expected to ask Congress for an additional $88 million. That money will go towards sending supplies, doctors, and portable hospitals to West Africa. White House Press Secretary Josh Earnest says the Obama administration has been working on a health crisis, but the epidemic now demands more attention.
Our doctors and scientists are some of the best in the world, and we're going to deploy their knowledge and resources to try to help some of the governments in Africa meet the needs of their people.
Voters in Scotland still have a few days to decide if they want to stay in the UK. Polls say the vote on Thursday whether Scotland will stay or go is still too close to call. British Prime Minister David Cameron returned to Scotland today to try and persuade voters to reject independence from the United Kingdom.
Independence would not be a trial separation. It would be a painful divorce.
Cameron made clear that there'll be no turning back from the decision and warned that there are several consequences involved with splitting from the UK. And Django Unchained actress Danielle Watts was handcuffed and detained by police after a public display of affection in Los Angeles. Police responded to a complaint that two people were involved in an indecent exposure inside of a car. Ms. Watts was released when police determined no crime was committed. Hundreds of people have been forced from their homes in California by a pair of raging wildfires. Nearly 24 buildings have been damaged or destroyed in a fire near Yosemite National Park. And further north, a fire east of Sacramento is threatening hundreds of homes in that region. That's your Newsmax Now update. Now back to the Steve Molesberg Show.